Welcome back to Team Turner Solution. In today's video, we are going to teach you how to claim tips to avoid paying excessive taxes. This is not a cheat code. Everything in this video is legal and designed to help you get the most out of your tips.
If you're among the following employees that receive W-2s, then this video is for you. Wait staff, bellhops, counter personnel who serve customers, bussers, and service bartenders. This video is not for people in those categories who receive a 1099 NEC or 1099K. Perhaps you think that at the end of your work schedule, you must tell your employer all of the tip money you earned. Wrong. Entirely false. That's right. Today, we are going to tell you the correct way to claim your tips. The first thing you need to know is that claiming tips is a federal tax and is based on the federal minimum wage. The state minimum wage varies by state, and some states have higher minimum wages than the federal minimum wage. But tips are a federal tax, so the state minimum wage for claiming tips is unimportant. As of July 24, 2009, the federal minimum wage in the United States is $7.25 per hour. That does not include the minimum wage for federal employees. I know, right? $7.25 is the number you use to determine how much tips you should claim for each hour of your shift. For each hour, you should only be reporting a total of $7.25 to avoid paying excessive taxes. Let's walk through an example. Carla is a waitress at a restaurant. She earns $3.47 per hour plus tips. How much does she have to claim each hour to bring her earnings up to $7.25? Remember this quick equation. The federal minimum wage, that's $7.25, minus the amount of money Carla makes each hour, $3.47, equals the amount of tips Carla should claim for each hour worked that day, regardless of how much she actually earned. Let's say Carla works a 5-hour shift. Theoretically, if she were making federal minimum wage of $7.25, she would earn $36.25 total for that shift, not including any tips. Using her base pay, Carla would receive $17.35 for the shift, which is her base pay of $3.47 times 5. So Carla needs to claim the difference between $36.25 from the federal minimum wage and $17.35 of base pay. Carla needs to claim $18.90 in tips, which, when added to her base pay, would take her shift total to $36.25, which is what she would have made if she were making minimum wage. To reiterate, that means regardless of how much money she actually earned in tips, she only has to report $18.90 for those 5 hours of work. Please note, if you work solely for tips and your employer doesn't pay you a base pay rate, then you must claim $7.25 for every hour you work, regardless of how much tips you receive. Theoretically, if you receive a base pay but don't make enough tips to reach $7.25 per hour, the employer is legally obligated to pay you the difference. That pay will show up in your regular paycheck. The total tips that you report to your employer throughout the year will show up in box 7 of the W-2 at the end of the year.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out the tax series on our channel. Part 3 is dropping soon. Or check out any other playlists on our channel. I'm sure you can find something you will enjoy. Thanks again for watching. Catch you in the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.